Exciting.
Challenging.
Fun.
Hard work.
Character building.
New.
Enjoyable. Adventurous.
Emotional.
Crazy.
Words I would use to describe my trip.
Yeah, I was on this canoe trip with Coldwater Canada.
It's like nothing I've ever done before.
And there were a lot of ups and downs.
They have this way of making you think.
I feel like I learned a lot about myself.
Throughout the whole thing, that feeling of having an itch scratched that I didn't know needed to be.
It was so nice to just leave everything behind and just be in the wilderness.
It was a lot of work. I had never done something that physically exhausting before.
I was like, there's no way that I can do a 10-day trip of me carrying this on my back. But I did it.
Things that I didn't necessarily enjoy in the moment, I really value now.
I think that's kind of tied in and moved into the Act 5 house back here in Hamilton.
I was kind of conflicted with who I was before the trip and who I want to be after it.
It has just set me up to be able to communicate with people well.
It brought us all closer on a more deeper personal level.
I find that's helped me to connect with everyone in my community is just by being open to everyone's differences and seeing what they're like and just being able to accept that.
The trip has definitely impacted my faith.
Being out in the wilderness has always been a place where I've connected with God. I think that the trip just reopened me up to my relationship with God.
A lot of things I had been thinking about before, I was able to think about with a weirdly fresh mind.
I see the world differently now, through a different lens, just from the things that I was able to learn about in quiet time.
We just had a space to be with God constantly.
There was a lot of spiritual healing, something that I felt should have taken me a lot more time to figure out in my own head. Took 10 days.
It's something I would do again. And yeah, something you kind of got to be there to understand.